I consulted the mother of a Hollywood teenage actor who told me that in her son's last audition, he was instructed to include in his slate for his acting reel whether or not he's an influencer, which the mom, who also plays the role of manager in his life, took to mean that the casting director in the casting department wanted to know exactly how many followers her son had on the apps. And so she's bringing me in to solve that problem for them, to help him get an audience here on socials. Now, you can imagine there are so many things that are complex about what I just said. Not least of them is that this person, a teenager, a child actor, someone who already has to deal with the scrutiny and judgment of adults for his work, now has to deal with the scrutiny and judgment of strangers here on these apps in order to build himself to a critical mass of audience where he can have leverage in casting situations. And yet, that's where we are today. He's not the only one being asked to slate how many followers he has. I talk to actors who have this same exact problem. Now, people don't say it in such bare English. They don't just say, hey, how many followers do you have? Although sometimes you will be instructed by somebody like me or an agent or a manager to put that right smack dab on the front of your reel or on your proposal, whatever it is that you're trying to get sold in Hollywood. But you will hear agents talk to each other about how big someone's following is. You will hear studio executives, managers, network executives say to each other, okay, show me this person, send me their profile before we make any decisions about who we're going to hire here. Because of course, the actor, regardless of talent discrepancies, the actor who has 50,000 followers more than the other actor is the one who's going to get the job almost every single time. This is the most basic math. This industry runs on checkers and not chess. It's 1 + 1 + 1 = 3. That's it. They want to cast the person who already has an audience behind them. And so if you are in this position where you're trying to get real looks from Hollywood agents, studios, executives, if you want to learn how to get signed, I can promise you the first step is you're going to have to look like someone who is sellable. And what someone sellable in this industry looks like is somebody who builds an audience constantly on their own so that the studio, the executive, the agency doesn't have to be asked to do that for them, because they're not going to do it for you because they don't know how to do it. If you want to learn how, sign up for How to Get Signed by a Big Hollywood Agency at the link in my bio. It's Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll see